Good morning and welcome to my 366-day experiment to let love lead. Whew. Today I've just been out walking. I'm here in Brisbane City in Australia. It's a little humid and a little sweaty, but look where I am. I'm sitting in this beautiful rose garden, which is just what I want to talk about today. So what I've begun to notice a lot recently is just how fast-paced we go. And I'll give an example of where I noticed this the most recently. So, I've got you can't see this, but I've got a beautiful ladybird walking on my arm, which is, it's just flown away. How gorgeous. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So where I noticed this the most recently was eating. So about a week ago, I roasted up a whole bunch of delicious vegetables and made some quinoa and added in a bit of sliced avocado, and I was looking at this meal and it was just so colourful and so beautiful, and I sat down to eat it and grabbed my phone and started to do stuff on my phone, and I caught myself in the mindlessness action that I was just about to take. So I took I briefly noticed this delicious meal, but then I completely took my attention away from it and started doing stuff on my phone. And I stopped and I paused and I thought about that. And I thought about how often I am not present to the food I'm eating. I'm busy doing stuff, I can remember, during, when I worked in an office, I would do stuff. I would work through my lunch. And then I started to really notice how much I have done that for such a long time, not being present, not even to a cup of coffee. I would be on my phone when I was having a cup of coffee. So for this past 10 days or so now, I've taken up the practice of having nothing in my hands and nothing in my line of sight while I'm eating or drinking. And I've even started closing my eyes and being really present to the food and present to the taste and present to the texture. And the thing that I can tell you that I've really noticed the most is how much more aware I am of how full I am and how satiated I am and how satisfied I am, and how grateful I am, even just looking at what I'm eating and just being really super grateful. So my tip today is not what I actually sat down to talk about, but this is what my heart wanted to share with you. So someone needs this today. That is a very simple mindfulness practice where we can begin to do this with our food. So before you have lunch today, I want you to put everything down and I want you to focus fully on the food you're about to eat. I want you to focus on the colors, on the texture, the feeling of it moving down into your belly, the gratitude that you have for that food, and notice the difference it makes. You will be super amazed. It will amaze you on a lot of levels. And from a health perspective, your body will actually be fully aware that you have just eaten food. So think about it. If you're busy, if you take your mind to your phone, to reading, to social media, your mind doesn't actually get to take on that you've just eaten food. So I've got lots of insects on me. So there's my tip for today. It's a simple mindfulness practice. You might be thinking, Jen, big deal, but try it, and notice the difference that it makes in your day. Mwah.